Sam is way more qualified to explain the details than I am. But I think what I want to touch on is some of the successes and how things have been going from mainnet till now. Just to be clear, Swede's only been live for 8 months. And some of the metrics I want to show you is actually been absolutely amazing. I'll talk about Swede product market fit, and Sam's going to talk more about the tech priorities, roadmap, and then there'll be some lightning core talks by the core team, some lightning talks by the core team to go into more of the technical details that you really will be yearning for. So there are 3 focus areas that we have as a company for specifically for Swede. It's decentralized finance, gaming, and payments, or commerce as a whole. We think, as we're building Swede, our goal was to build a platform that people can use daily that's largely abstracted from the user. Users should not care that they're on the blockchain. Right now, in the early onset of Swede, we're seeing a lot of success in DeFi. We think coming out throughout this year, you start to see some really amazing games launched on the platform. We have some amazing gaming payment primitives, which some of you might be aware of, with ZK Login, ZK Send, that we think are only going to make the integration of apps with traditional Web2 applications even better. Here are some basic metrics. We've had over 400 million derivatives volume in a single day. Swede had 0 downtime in a very short space of time. And look at where our TVL is. Our TVL is 448 million today. This is just above where Solana was 2 months ago. We've done all this with 0 downtime, 0 gas spikes, no nonsense. It's all been running with great high availability and no network performance issues. We have over $228 million in assets raised over to Swede, and we will be having native stablecoins on Swede very, very soon. But even with that friction, you're seeing a lot of people run over to Swede DeFi. In a 4 months' time, we've seen a significant increase in TVL growth. There have been over 80 million active wallets. In fact, Swede has had more transactions in the short space of time. I think in the six-month milestone, it reached more transactions than Bitcoin has ever actually reached in a very short space of time. So we're very, very proud about that, very proud about where we're going. Doing even gaming quests that we've had more than 40 to 50% of transactions sponsored. We have a technology called sponsored transactions, which is namely the ability for users to use the chain without running out of gas. It's paid by a separate account, and we think that's only going to empower more powerful applications to be able to build in the future. We're working with some of the biggest, largest names in Web2 and also Web3 alike. Going all the way from platforms to gaming, commerce, you name it. We're partnered with Google, and we're working on some amazing things that we'd like to announce towards probably the beginning of Q2. Netmarble FNC, one of the largest gaming companies in the world, is both an investor and also building some amazing games that come to Swede. So as I said, Netmarble FNC is launching in for Metaverse Worlds, which is one of the largest metaverse projects that's actually going to be launching hopefully sometime this year. NHN, again, a public company in Korea, one of the largest game builders, is building an online casino on Swede. Oracle Rebel Racing, we're official partners with Oracle Rebel Racing. We're building some amazing user onboarding and loyalty reward systems with them, with Swede. Bluefin, a DeFi protocol that moved from Arbitrum, that's seen tremendous success from moving from Arbitrum moving to Swede. Trades on Swede are 20 times more profitable than they were when they were on Arbitrum. And Alibaba Cloud, I'll touch a bit more about that partnership shortly as well. So we're a top 2 chain, a non-ETN chain by TVL today, in a very short space of time. That's beating a lot of chains that have been in the market for years. On top of that, if you think about across all chains, we are 10th for TVL. I believe we're almost 9th now. In a week or so, we should at least be 9th. And trading volume is 7th. So very short space of time, we're seeing significant growth in our DeFi space. Just the primitives that people can build on Swede, they're finding the things that they can do on Swede that just weren't possible in other chains. And I think it's going to be a top chain for DeFi. We are happy with being top 2, but we want to be number 1. On top of that as well, I mentioned Bluefin. As you can look at this graph, right, in October, mid-October, right, you had Bluefin trading between Swede and Arbitrum. So trades were being finalized on Swede and Arbitrum. And over time, you start to see the Swede volume pick up over Arbitrum because traders were starting to find their cost of execution were cheaper, less slippage, lower spread trading on Swede. And as you see in the month of December, they decide to switch off Arbiter entirely and move entirely to Sui. And the benefit now they have is they can deal with way more trading volume. And we believe in a couple of weeks they'll be implementing ZK login. So users will be able to log in just with a Google account and have a fully decentralized account on chain using traditional Web2 mechanisms. So you can actually have people sign up with their basic Web2 account, get airdrop at $50 and start to trade right away. We think that's going to be one of the most powerful onboarding tools that people have seen. It's very more akin to Web2, and Web2 knows how to onboard users very, very well. Touch more on our gaming aspirations as well. We believe Sui will be a top chain for gaming. And in a very short space of time, we've only been live for 8 months, we've actually announced 67 games. And we'll start to see a lot of those games come online this year. That's surpassing a lot of chains that have been around, again, for a very long time. Squid Game will be coming to Sui. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles are coming to Sui. Now, these are games that have traditional Web 2 users, right? They don't want to think about wallets, they don't want to think about gas, they just want to play a game and have fun. And we think the augmented experience that Sui is going to bring to users is only going to make games a better experience for playing games than you have on traditional chains today. Walking Dead, these are titles you know very well. NHN, of course, releasing their online casino. And we have Samurai Showdown, which is a title I grew. I don't want to age myself. It's a game I was playing at a very young age. It's going to be coming back with a bang, but with an amazing Web2, Web3 backing as well. So, touching on our AI aspirations out of our cloud, we will be doing, there's already an integration with the dev tool, so you can actually start asking questions related to Move. It can offer suggestions, it can help, it can give you pointers as to how you can maybe write better code, give you code examples, for example. There will be a bunch of educational programs we're running with localization of educational material and content as well in that region. And they're going to be soon launching mechanisms where if you're building an Alibaba cloud, they will sponsor the gas for your application. So remember we touched on sponsor transaction mechanism. Imagine building an app where a wallet lets you onboard where they say we'll pay all your gas fees if you watch ads, or we'll pay all your gas fees if you use X, Y, and Z applications instead. Now Alibaba is using that mechanism to say if you're building an Alibaba cloud on your front end, we'll sponsor the gas for your applications for your users. We think this is going to start to really unlock a lot of opportunities for builders all across the board. That's all I have, and I think we can go into more of the technical overview that Sam will to give, touching more on our roadmap and the innovations we have on Sui.